Welcome to the Witty Bitties of Nevada. Here today, we're just going to talk about anything we want to. We have some cards here to card. They're called Questions for Humans.
I thought they were questions for humanity.
It should be. This is Questions for Humans. It's pretty cool. There's this podcaster. His name is Dr. John Deloney, and he sells these. And it's basically just conversation pieces to help get to know people better, to just randomly, it's just to get to know people better. Great conversation pieces. And you can find those online or on Amazon. Very easy to find.
Okay, please like, subscribe, comment on Spotify. Give us stars because Spotify's that, and thumbs up. Give us
Please.
some thumbs up. YouTube uses thumbs up too in their algorithm
Yes.
of whatever. And comment down below this video if you are watching us from your home phones. If you're watching us on YouTube, on your big TV, you don't see the comment, subscribe, whatever.
Yeah.
You see the subscribe, but you don't see the comment area. But go ahead, get on the phone. Listen while you're driving. Don't watch the screen, but listen while you're driving on both Spotify and YouTube. And let us know some of your answers to some of these questions. And this one, what about our next 6 months together excites you? And what about them freaks you out?
Ooh. Well, what excites me is definitely spending more time with this girl on this podcast and getting better and more comfortable at it. And the other one,
Freaks you out.
what freaks me out? Not getting to do it enough and getting enough practice. I think that freaks me out a little bit.
Well, for me, our next 6 months together is doing more of the podcasting, but also spending more time as friends. Not necessarily every time we get together do we have to podcast. It just works out that way. And what freaks me out about them is that we end up not having the time to do it.
Yeah,
That's
agree.
kind of what freaks me out.
I agree.
Oh, here's a good one. What do you like to do when you're bored that I don't know about?
What do I like to do when I'm bored that you don't know about?
Or that you may not think I remember?
I don't know. We've known each other a while now. I don't know. Maybe sometimes I'll surf through YouTube or TikTok or
What do you look for on TikTok or YouTube?
on YouTube, I'll definitely do different podcasts. And on TikTok, just really and truly all the nonsense that's out there.
Like what? I don't
You don't
look at TikTok.
TikTok.
I don't do TikTok or Instagram.
They do a lot of dancing videos or just a lot of people posting funny videos of their cats or their dogs, or they're scaring the crap out of their spouses or friends, or just funny things like that.
I'll watch funny things, but one thing that I do for some reason at times there are certain, I do like 90 Day Fiance. I do watch them. And I think I just watch them for mind numbiness, that it gets me out of my day to day so that then I do completely downsize. I also like watching Below Deck on Bravo. And I like, well, currently one of the new infatuation things is The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. So I'm trying to get her into that so we can kind of talk about it, because it tells you a lot about human nature and how people react. You can look at why you think somebody reacts that way, or would you react that way, or that makes that person look that way when they react that way. Yeah.
So you watch a lot of reality shows.
Some, but they're more specific. Like I know I used to in the very beginning watch like the Housewives back in the day, but not anymore because it's more screaming or they're hawking their products. So I don't really watch that. But below deck, I'd love to rent a luxury. And I always thought about people that, like, on a cruise ship or whatever, really what they do or what happens. Do they really sleep with each other? That kind of drama. Yeah. So I watched the below deck thing. My husband might watch it with me once in a while if there's bikinis, big boobed girls in bikinis. Um, yeah, I think I more watch it for the human nature side. Yeah. Not Love Island. I haven't watched that. A lot of people say you should, but I don't know. No.
Mm.
I think I'm selective. I might be snobby on my reality TV. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Here we go. This one's good for you. If we had to live in another country together for a year, where would we live and why?
Well, due to the fact, people, I went to Ireland and I went by
Yes, she did.
myself, and we are going to talk about that in a future podcast, but I would say Ireland right now. One, I love sweaters. The climate was great, greenery. Everybody was really nice. It just felt like you could easily fit in.
Nice.
People were nice. The climate was good. Wasn't I mean, I was there for 12 days and it maybe rained at night, not on me during the day. Maybe I had some mist, but I love fog, so I was like all excited. But it doesn't snow there. You would think it would. But yeah, I think the both of us could live in Ireland. The socially very social, go to a pub, everybody talks to everybody. Nobody's really looked at like that. It's just community, very much community based.
Well, I have not been out of the United States, unfortunately, so
So where would you pick a place for us to live?
definitely somewhere where I get all seasons. Oh, I get three
So
seasons.
pick an
Three
area
seasons.
that
Um,
you've been to before that you would like to live, or what's in your head to live. And I'm asking you questions. I shouldn't. You were asking me.
yeah, I don't,
Stop it.
yeah,
You don't know. Would you live in North Carolina?
no. Um, I was going to answer it until I saw the, country part of it.
So
If I could move us somewhere, I'd probably take you to the Ozark Mountains.
the Ozarks.
It's beautiful there. You get all your seasons. It doesn't really snow, but you get your spring, you get your fall. The summers are beautiful. There's a
I've
lot
never
of
been.
natural springs and waterfalls that you can go to and hike to, and yeah.
Huh. What movie you wish I'd watch with you? Or what movie would you like me to watch with you?
I'd probably say Still Magnolias.
I've seen it.
Well,
I could watch it with you. I'd cry.
yeah.
I would like to take you back. And there's two movies that hit my head. One is The Ghost of Mrs. Muir. It's a black and white. Natalie Wood was just a little girl. I think you would really like that. Very touching. And the other one is the original, Cheaper by the Dozen.
Oh, okay. I've never
The
seen the
original.
original.
The original.
That'd be
Because it's
cool.
fun. Okay.
Wait, I got a creepy one for you.
Okay. A creepy one.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you have a secret hunch about how you're going to die? And do you have one about me?
Okay. I don't have a hunch, but I have this, I don't know, this saying kind of thing. I have been to a lot of places where there's bears. I have not seen a bear. They will say the bears are right there. I've been to Yosemite, I've been to Yellowstone, I've been to Alaska, and I cannot see a bear. I've been to Lake Tahoe where people see bears. My son went to school there. Didn't see any, he saw bears, not me. I am natural bear repellent. So I'm thinking that when I finally see a bear in the wild is maybe when I die.
Okay.
You, what do I see for you? I haven't really thought or concentrated on it yet to really think it, but I could see just right now, if you put me on the spot, I think it could be like after one of your major things you've always wanted to see or do.
Ah, that's coming up soon.
Yeah, that's on your bucket list, but I don't think that's your ultimate. I don't. I don't think that's your ultimate of
Mm,
doing yours. Seeing Stevie, I don't think that's and we're talking Stevie Nicks.
yes,
Not,
on the shirt.
I don't think that's it. In my gut, I don't think that's it. Have you thought about it? What about you?
I see you dying of old age. I know, not the answer you wanted to hear,
No,
apparently.
where I'm decrepit and I can't do anything?
Yeah,
Where I am dependent on somebody to change my diapers?
yeah,
God, and I call you my friend.
yeah. But I could be that
Fudge
person.
you.
I could be that person who does that for you. You never know, you know.
Okay.
That's
How
what
do you see yourself?
um old age as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see myself getting mauled by a bear. I just think when I
Yeah.
finally see one, I'm going to say, okay, my time is coming. Okay. If you were forced to spend $5,000 on something just for you, what would it be?
That's a hard one. No, I guess it would be a trip, just a little trip.
Yeah, that's what I would
Yeah,
say. If
just a little
somebody
trip.
said, hey, here's $5,000, you spend it on yourself, I would take the money and go somewhere.
Yeah, fly somewhere.
I would
Yeah,
use it to go see something.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you had rather, this is, I guess, pretty easy. Would you had rather lived 100 years ago or 100 years from now, and why?
Oh, I, hmm. I don't think I would be 100 years ago because I wouldn't have a say. I wouldn't be able to do anything. Women were third class citizens, could be treated like shit. So I would say 100 years from now, because probably they have invented the pill you can take that makes you beautiful and always skinny. And yeah,
I like that answer. It's pretty much the way I look at it too. Definitely would be in the future. I'd be curious to see, not that, and to each their own, I agree with it, where AI is going to bring us. And I mean, are we going to be driving like the Jetsons? I mean, well, I'm down
right.
for that. I wouldn't mind, like
Sorry.
on Back to the Future, where they stick this little tablet and a dehydrator, and poof, you have a pizza. Oh, no, that might be pretty cool.
Okay. Okay. I have to ask this question because I just think it's funny and it's something that we necessarily wouldn't do. But I gotta ask this. Where's one place in the world you would love to make out with me?
You must got a couple one, because there's couples in here that you could ask a couple. Um, well, if I swung that bat,
I'm not the ball you would hit with it. No,
no.
I don't swing that way either. Not against anyone that does, but
I don't know. Probably a hot spring. That's what you like, because I know you.
okay. So, where in the world would you like to go with me and have a wonderful loving friendship experience?
Oh, definitely
Let's word it that
Ireland.
way.
Ireland.
You want to go to Ireland?
Yeah, you can take
Yeah,
me to
I
Ireland.
wanted. I want to go back there. Okay.
Some of these cards could be taken either way. All right. What is one thing I am good at what is one thing I'm good and that you, what? What's one thing I am good at that you like me to teach you? I don't know why that was such a tongue twister.
Oh, one thing you're good at that I admire and that I would like you to teach me.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's something I very much admire about you that I don't have in me. I like the fact that you leap. I also don't like the fact that you leap, but the fact that sometimes you can throw caution to the wind and just go for it.
I'd like to say that comes with age, but not everybody's like that. Yeah,
No.
I see that in you. I see that in my other friends, and yeah.
Yeah, I admire that. I do. I also admire and that I would like you to teach me is how to speak up for myself more.
Nice. And I would like you to teach me more patience, which I don't even know if that can be taught.
No, that is something that comes with time, but
More
yeah,
patience.
I,
Yeah.
I sometimes I play the long game to my own detriment. Yeah.
You're like in the ninth inning and we're all ready to go home and
Yeah, and I'm going, wait a minute, there's a couple more coming.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, what's something you memorized as a kid that you still know word for word? And let's hear it.
A saying?
Yeah. What's something you memorized as a
Oh,
kid that you still know word for word?
the brownie song.
The Brownie Pledge?
No, there was a brownie song. So I'm going to try to sing. I'm not very good. It goes, I've got something in my pocket that belongs across my face. I keep it very close in hand in the most convenient place. I bet you wouldn't guess it if you best guessed a long, long time. So take it out and put it on. It's the great big brownie smile.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I had to
I
be
don't remember
God.
that.
I had to be, I don't know, very, very young. Whenever you're in brownies.
Yeah, I remember singing that at Girl Scout camp.
Yeah.
I,
Don't know why that always stuck in my flipping head.
okay, I'm on the
What's yours?
spot, so I
You
don't
don't know?
remember right now.
What about a saying? Is there a saying that
I'm on the spot, so no, my brain like went completely blank. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll come back to that. I'll keep that right down here to do it.
All right, here's one. No matter how hard you try, what habit just won't stick?
Oh, dieting. Slowing down on sweets. I am a sugar fiend. Um, the other thing could be self-doubt.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a
It's
good one.
I try to overcome it, but it still creeps in.
A habit you can't break, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you want to stick, yeah. Mine would be exercising. I absolutely hate it. I know it's good for us and we need it, apparently. Um, but I
They
just,
say only 30 minutes a day, consistent, not, just an easy walk 30 minutes a day with no stopping,
you know,
which is really hard.
yeah. Especially when you can find excuses. It's too hot, it's too cold.
Oh, like right now at 103.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
103 out there. So no, I don't want to go for a 30-minute consistent walk. And I'm pretty sure my
And
dog don't either.
okay, and some people can say, well, you could get a treadmill. I have a treadmill. And I try to do that every morning when I wake up, walk for 30 minutes and watch a TV show or watch something for 30 minutes as I'm walking. But then you got the dog that stares at you, and then, or you have your husband that comes in, and then some mornings you're just too tired and I just need to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the
Something
worst.
always happens. Or, I mean, I don't have any young kids, but your young kids would come in and say, Mommy, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Okay. What's something weird or awkward that I do that you kind of love? I don't know if you know if I do anything weird.
I know. I don't think you do anything weird.
Yeah, I don't pick my nose in front of you.
No.
I try not to pick my butt in front of you. No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything you do that's awkward
No, I don't think there's something really weird that you
or
do that I've
weird.
noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that question. So, hey, you tell us what's something weird or awkward that you do.
What's something you think about differently than your parents?
Oh, I think the one thing is I grew up of children were seen, not heard. Um, as I got older, I could have a conversation, a debate with my dad, but pretty much in public or when you're around somebody, no, there was a time and place for you to ask a question. Um, yeah, it wasn't a free open space.
So you do that different
I do. I have
when you
raising
raised.
my son. I always told him there's nothing he couldn't say to me. I wanted to be that safe place he could talk to me about anything. And I mean, I think he could. I know that there's some things he doesn't talk to me about. Like if he's dating someone, he's not going to tell me that because I'm probably going to ask questions. And no, he doesn't want to talk to, I don't want to talk to my mom about this. I mean, we talked about sex when he was a young kid, but yeah, there's just some things that I guess creep a kid out.
Yeah, yeah. Mine would be where I did differently, and it probably goes along almost the same thing, is I gave my children opinion. They could have an opinion. I never got that option to speak my mind or have an opinion or anything like that. So I gave that to my kids, but with me giving them that, I would always tell them it doesn't mean I'm going to take it. But
Right.
your voice matters, your opinion matters. And I think that helped my kids become outspoken now that they're adults. And well, even back then, in their high school and college and stuff like that, they just were able to speak their minds and know that somebody's going to like it or not, or take it or not, or so, yeah.
So I have a follow-up question to that. So as we get older, and I know that when my mom was still living and I was my mom's caretaker, things did shift. Our roles shifted a little bit. But before that, I did speak my mind more with my mom. And I would say things more to my mom. My dad was already passed away, so I had my mom for 10 years after that. But I felt more comfortable as I got older to really more share my opinion, not care if my mom would start crying or whatever, would keep going and make sure that my mom heard me. Do you feel that have been able to do that with your parents as
Oh,
you've gotten older?
definitely yes. And of course, having adult children and becoming parents and
Yes.
yes. Um, yes, absolutely. I believe my parents take my opinion. They definitely give me theirs. And I feel I can share it with them. Absolutely.
That's good. What's something you wish I wasn't insecure about?
How beautiful and intelligent and important you are. And you sometimes don't portray that you believe that in yourself because I believe it. And I know other people that you are lucky enough to be in your life can see that as well.
And me for you is that you are lovable
You're
and
awesome.
that yeah,
Yeah.
I know that's one of your secure insecurities right now. Okay. Well, do you have another one you want to?
Mm,
I have,
here's a good one.
yeah.
What does God look like?
Oh my God.
Now, are we taking this in emotions or what we would portray he would look like? Because we
I
know,
think, sorry for
no,
cutting you off.
go ahead.
I think you asking me that question can bring a lot of things to mind that's just not in one. I mean, a lot of people have a different opinion of God, of whether it's a man or a woman. I don't think that it's either. I don't think God's either. I think God can look to you individually on how you feel. Like maybe for me, I might see God as Mother Earth type of thing because that's comforting, because God is supposed to be all loving and God is known to love everyone in the way that they need it. So to me, maybe God would be bright, would be light. When I say bright, it would be very light, very loving, um, safe. You wouldn't feel like sometimes light could be really harsh. It wouldn't be that kind of light. And I think that God comes to you in however it might be. So for me, it could be almost like a Mother Earth or a Father Earth or Father Sky or however. Kind of hard for me to say God's definitely a guy with blonde hair or brown hair and has a goatee and whatever, because that's how he's portrayed in certain things, or has short hair. Yeah, I think he would appear to me any way that I would feel safe.
Hmm, interesting.
What about you?
Um, I think just growing up with the going to church and stuff like that, I do have that specific look image of what he looks like to me. But when I hear that card, to me, it's more going on what the latter part of what you said. I see him, or I look at him. I think he would look like would be just light and hope and strength and just safe and it's more of a feeling for me than yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
question could be dangerous.
Oh, very much so. And it could open up a lot. I'm hope we didn't offend anybody in that small little conversation we had because we know God definitely
Well,
looks different for everybody or
I I
to
don't I
everybody.
don't think an offensive part, like you were saying, and I went to Episcopalian, Presbyterian, Methodist, Lutheran churches. So yeah, I'm been through almost the whole Christian gamut. Um, God pretty much looks the same in that way. When I was even Catholic, all the same version. But I was reading meters in California for PG&E, the electrical company, and I went into this woman's house and she had a photograph, well, not a photograph, but a picture of God, Jesus. And he was dark skinned. Not necessarily, some people could say black, some people could say Middle Eastern. But when I had a conversation with her, she goes, "Where did he come from? The Middle East.
Mhm,
What's the coloring of the Middle Eastern skin?
mhm.
Middle East, African, they all have that pigmentation. What's to say God or Jesus didn't have the same pigmentation?" And it made me question. And that's okay. Some people could say, no, 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 no. And some people can say, yeah, you're right in your thought process. But I also think that God is how you believe it, or how you feel that he is, that he's with you,
Yeah.
or, how Jesus looks. So, okay, to try and get off religious, here's a completely different one, because that is a deep well of a topic. And
That can go down a
yeah,
big old rabbit hole.
that could, yeah, and we could definitely offend a lot of people. And that's one thing we don't want to do. We want to try not to talk about religion and politics. Those are the two no-nos. We'll talk about everything else, but not those two. Would you rather lead me around blindfolded for a day, or have me lead you around blindfolded for a day, and why?
I would have you lead me around for the day because number one, I trust you completely. Well, that would be the wise. I trust you, and you know me. I like excitement, and yeah.
I think I would rather blindfold you, because I think the little bit of control issues that I have, that would definitely, I would be more scared to put that much control in somebody else's hands.
And I think you probably should be with me because I would be the type that, be
I
trying to
would
help you
fall in
on
a
this and then you step on a crack and trip or some
I
bullshit
would
like that.
fall on my face and you would say, "Oh, so sorry, forgot to tell you about that step. I told you there was 3 and oh, there was really 5."
Yeah, that's how I roll. I wouldn't do it intentionally, but yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one's an,
So,
oh, go ahead.
yeah, I was just going to wrap it up and say this was a great understanding and learning something about each other. And we would like to hear, hey, would you, and I'll try and get this card up there, like to be blindfolded by somebody and led around, or would you prefer to blindfold somebody and lead them around? Let us know your thoughts on it. And thank you for joining us today.
Please like and subscribe on YouTube. Give us a thumbs up. And of course, Spotify, give us those stars. We'd love to have them. We can only get better when we keep trying.
And make sure you're not a biddy unless you're going to be witty.